Hi, I'm Josh Hatch with Hatch Outwest. Today I'd like to go over uh, and show you some stuff that this bipod of ours will do on a gun. So today I'm going to be using our regular model, and we have a taller version, and so it'll get about 36 inches in height. This one's about 27, depending on which head you have on there. I'm using our slide-on head. This is the head that we manufacture. We also use the American Defense and their Picatinny rail, and then we have the Arca head too. And so all three of those heads are a quick on, quick off, quick attach. And so the advantages to that is, you buy pick rails for all your guns. They're cheap. Put them on all your guns. Buy one bipod. Another thing is you don't have to have it hooked to your gun all day long. You can have them, put your bipod in your backpack. When you need it, pull it out and put it on your gun. And you can stow them with the legs back. This is the more compact, like in your pack. And you can run the legs to the forward position too. Okay. So quick on, quick off. How these legs work is there's a 40, you can stow them forward, or there's a 45 forward, a 90 down. You just push that button, 45 to the back, and then stow to the rear. You can run the legs forward or back like this. In a hunting scenario, when you're still moving in, I like to run the legs to the back. That way your gun's balanced. You don't have that counterweight out front. Plus you don't have to, worry about having that leg up there and brush getting caught between your barrel and your leg on your bipod. Okay, so how these legs work is you just grab this release knob right here and you pull that out, and anywhere you stop, it'll lock. Okay, this leg design is what sets us apart from all the other bipods out there on the market. So to bring that leg back, you grab this lever right here and pull it back towards your rubber feet. This leg unlocks this one. This one unlocks this one to bring them all the way back. Okay, so once you've started the process and you release this leg here and you want to stop there, you have to pull this leg off of this leg's locking mechanism to lock it up. Okay, I've released these two, so I got to pull this one off and that one off. Now they're locked. Okay, so right here you have 80 degrees of cant. Okay, it's got a tension lever back here. The harder you crank on it, the more tension you have. It doesn't lock it, it's just tension. Okay, so if this height is too high and you need to get lower, there's a lever right here. You can pull it or you can push it. So if your legs are spread out and that lever is hard to pull, then just reach in, pull that leg in a little bit. That lever should be easy to pull to release those legs. Okay, at this height you have 65 degrees of cant. All right, so this is the mid range. So if you need to go lower, that's all the way down. And at that range you have 34 degrees of cant. Okay, and if you still need to get lower than that, put those legs in the 45 forward position, and that'll get you about 6 inches off the ground. That's a good angle too for taking those downhill shots. Okay, so getting set up on any terrain, even uneven terrain, it's as easy as putting your leg to the high side, the uphill side, and you're ready to shoot. Okay, so now with the adjustability of this bipod, you're not set between a certain height range. You can adjust your gun, your bipod to wherever you want it to be. So you get yourself anchored back, and then you move your bipod or your gun to the target. So it's pretty easy to adjust it. If you need to go a little bit lower, reach up and grab that. leg right there. If you need to go higher, you just push and pull on these collars, and the whole time you're looking in your scope. You don't have to take your eyes out of the scope. So now you're real close to your bullseye, and you just need to maybe bring it down just a hair to your bullseye. You can micro adjust this by twisting these legs either counterclockwise or clockwise. Okay, and you can just micro adjust that leg, that bipod, just to come down perfect to where you're zeroed in on your bullseye. So another thing you can do, if you need to, take a shot standing up, put your leg on the 45 to the rear, pull that leg all the way out, grab it, and then anchor back into your hip, and that's a pretty solid rest for standing. Okay, so if you're in some terrain where you can't get above the brush, it's too high, and so you can take this off of your gun and turn this into a shooting stick. And shoot off it that way. That's pretty solid too. Another thing you can do, if you're just covering some country, you want to stop and glass for a minute, you don't want to get your tripod out and get all set up, you can just grab this leg and put them in the shooting stick position, set your binoculars on top of it, and just glass off of it that way. So anyhow, that's some of the things this thing can do. You can find us on Facebook or Instagram or at hatchoutwest.com. Thanks for watching.